Hey guys, it's Necfamous here. I haven't been making a lot of Dead by Daylight content lately, but I thought of a good video to make. With the newest chapter releasing today, I've seen a lot of people getting creepypasta vibes from the new killer, The Unknown, and I see where they're coming from. However, I've also seen some talk about Dead by Daylight adding actual creepypasta characters in the game, and that's where I have an issue. For those living under a rock, creepypastas were really popular in the 2010s as just these creepy stories that usually included an unsettling, photoshopped image of some horror-inspired character or monster. I'm sure you've encountered one even if you didn't know the name for it, such as Jeff the Killer, the Russian Sleep Experiment, or most likely, Slender Man. The term creepypasta is actually referenced in the Unknown's lore, there being creepypastas written about the new killer. So, at the very least, Behavior has acknowledged their existence. Slender Man is kind of a unique case, as yes, he originated from a creepypasta, but at the same time, he's the only character from a creepypasta to spawn his own franchise. Games, and even a movie have been made after Slender Man, so there is a stronger case to be made for him, but even then, I'm not interested in the idea, as Slender Man isn't a character that chases his victims with a weapon or carries them around, but rather stalks them silently, teleporting around, and always standing still even when killing the victim while the screen fades to static. Adding him to the game would kind of feel unfaithful to his character unless Behavior really changed up how he worked fundamentally. Slender Man would feel weird in the chasing style of game that DBD is, and I'm not the only one who thinks this, as it doesn't seem like lead developer Matthew Cote is interested in the idea either. In an interview, he goes on to talk about how Slender Man doesn't move, attack, pick people up, or anything like that, so it wouldn't make much sense for him to be in Dead by Daylight.
One problem is that Slender Man never touches anyone. He doesn't hit you, he can't carry you.
Je pensais que ça n'existait pas.
Would it make sense for these characters to step into the world of Dead by Daylight? And would we need to change them in any way that would make us not being able to honor them properly?
Behavior would rather bring in characters that they can be faithful to in their game. So if Slender Man, the most prominent and really only mainstream creepypasta, isn't even on their radar, I doubt any of them are at all. Most creepypastas are probably easy licenses to obtain, as a majority of the people who were writing these stories and creating these characters were just random people on internet forums. It'd be like if some company reached out to me and offered to pay me to use some character I created as a kid and posted on the internet. Who wouldn't take that deal? So I don't think licensing is an issue, but overall it just feels cheap, and the demand for these characters are so much lower than actual licensed characters that would make Behavior more money and make fans happier overall. If you look at Google Trends, you can see creepypastas peaked in the 2010s and have been on a decline in recent years. They aren't as popular or iconic as characters Behavior has yet to add, like Candyman or even Art the Clown. There's still plenty of licenses to add to the game before we start scraping the barrel. At most, I could see Behavior using creepypastas as an inspiration for their original killers, like maybe a killer similar to the Rake. If Behavior was to go this route at all, I hope it would just be a nod, like a Jeff the Killer skin for Legion, instead of a full-blown chapter being wasted on creepypastas. Sure, they were fun to read growing up, but I personally don't think they have a place in Dead by Daylight. It's just fanfiction, really. Creepy Photoshop pictures with a 3-minute long story, usually written by some edgy teenager. Not exactly much source material to base an entire chapter on for this game. But that's just me. What do you think? Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Necfamous. See you later.